The vast expanse of space was our canvas, our piece, until the swarm came. We, the Illyrians, were a species of scholars, artists and explorers, not warriors. But when the swarm began their advance, each encounter was more devastating than the last. I watched from the Admiralty as our ships, designed for discovery, not destruction, crumbled under the swarm's sheer numbers and ferocity. Each battle was a lesson in despair. Our pleas frayed echoed across the cosmos, but the silence from neighboring systems was deafening. The Varkonians, with their vast fleets, turned away, fearing the swarm would next target them. The Nerillians, masters of diplomacy, claimed neutrality, their words as hollow as their promises. With every retreat, we lost not just ships, but hope. The swarm's advance was relentless. Our defenses thinned, our once proud fleet now a shadow of its former glory. In a desperate gambit, we fortified our outer colonies, but it was not enough. The swarm descended upon our peaceful colony of Tarsus, turning a place of learning and life into a charnel house. Hundreds of thousands perished, their screams a haunting echo in my mind. As we prepared for our last stand, the shadow of defeat loomed large. Our home system was next, and with our forces so depleted, the end seemed inevitable. The weight of every life lost bore down on me, the silence of the void filled with my despair. Then, out of the darkness, light. An armada, unlike any we had seen, emerged from hyperspace. The human fleet, their ships bristling with an ancient, yet disciplined power. Together, we fought, and for the first time since the war began, the swarm was pushed back, their ships scattering like leaves in a storm. Shocked and grateful, I sought out their admiral, a human named Carter. "Why now?" I asked, my voice a mix of relief and confusion. "Why help us when all others refused?" Carter's eyes held stories of a past I could only imagine. "We were like that swarm once," he said, his voice carrying the weight of history. "Our wars were absolute, out of control, complete in their totality. We learned the hard way that even in war, there must be laws. The destruction of your civilian colony. It was something we couldn't let stand. It was obscene to us." Without another word, the human fleet turned, vanished into hyperspace, leaving behind a profound silence. As I stood there, watching their departure, I pondered the nature of these humans. What kind of warrior species needs to create rules for war? It was a question that would haunt me for years, while we rebuilt the destruction of the war, while children grew in the world saved by the humans. What kind of warrior race needs to create rules for war? The history of the humans is not secret, it's probably in the records, available at the press of a button. But I never could bring myself to look it up. The humans saved me. They saved us. All of us. But what kind of warrior race needs to create rules for war?